I am so sorry for not recording for a while. I was under the weather and the scheduling, our schedules just got a little wonky. But I'm back and I'm ready to continue recording. And thank you so much for your patience and for staying tuned. If you would please put your palms together for a meditation reading. Although my eyes, blinded by passions, do not see the brilliant light which embraces me, the great compassion never tires, always casting its light upon me. Words of Shinran Shonin, founder of Jodo Shinshu, true Pure Land Buddhism. If you would please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Excuse me a second. Too close. Several major holidays has just passed, and many more will follow. The table was loaded with good food, the home filled with smell goods, and of course, it was a gathering of family and friends. In Reverend Gyodo Hagui's book, Awareness of Self, he refers to the 10 major concerns of all people. All people are concerned about clothing, housing, money, honor, knowledge, family, love, pleasure, death, and yes, food. He wrote that food was more basic to man than clothing, and we should pay closer attention to it. Try to recall all the breakfasts, lunches, and dinners that you've had in your lifetime. And you'd be surprised to discover that you have eaten or devoured several hundred varieties of food. Whatever we eat or have eaten, our ego will reveal itself by our subtle reaction to each bite of food. We will either like it, dislike the food, or have neutral reactions to it. It is a driven instinct that we all have. However, when it comes to a favorite food, we tend to overindulge. This is our self-centered ego feeding our thinking or feeding our brain. And we continue to eat even when the tummy says enough. Our bodies are saying, quit. But the ego reveals its ugly head, and we continue to either eat and drink. We merely unbutton our clothing and continue to forge ahead. The hostess enjoys seeing the pleasure of their guest, and we feel the joy we share. We share our space and food for merriment, togetherness, happiness, and joy. Food shares pleasures and smiles. Food is important. It provides nourishment, keeps us healthy, and our cognitive functions working. And this cognitive function is related to the mental focus that involves learning, understanding, and thinking. And food can bring family home. However, we tend to forget how we receive the good foods. Of course, we pay for some of them, but there are so many facets that bring those goodies to us. We are thankful to the sun, to the weather, to the water, to the land, to the microscopic organisms, to the insects, farmers, growers, field workers, transporters, grocers, and so many more. But do we stop and think about those who shared their time, patience, and hard work so we could enjoy the festivities? We share our itadakimasu before the meal, gochisousama desu after the meal, and nembutsu, namu amida butsu, in thankfulness, gratitude, and appreciation of their thoughtfulness, compassion, and the joy they provide. In sharing food with others, there is only the Buddha, Dharma, which are the teachings, and Sangha, fellow travelers. In itadakimasu, gochisousama, and nembutsu, there is no ego. If you would please join me in Gassho. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. And thank you for listening.